Hello friends, I had a comment left on one of my videos by YouTube user Ern Und. Thank you Ern. Ern was at our Kallidad concert at Soul Bar on the Sunshine Coast in Australia last week or the week before. And basically the question was, how do I make scales sound more musical? Ern's saying, I can play the scales, I know the scales, but how do you make it sound like music? How do you make it sound free? How do you make it sound expressive? Good question, excellent question. And Ern also said I use backing tracks, but that's not quite working for me. The first piece of advice I could give is simplify. So when you're playing a scale, I might use the C major scale in this example. It's not one that guitarists use so often. Guitarists usually use minor scales, pentatonic scales, and in the Kallidad sort of stuff, I use a lot of that Eastern sort of sounding stuff, which I have some videos on and we'll put plenty more videos on. But I chose the C major scale because it's the most basic scale. If you were to improvise using all the notes of the scale, it's easy to make a mess. There's so many notes, and you can make those cool sort of classical sounding patterns where you do shapes, which has validity. But to make something actually sound a bit more musical, I'd say simplify. I often set myself the challenge of using only 1, 2, or 3 notes in a solo or a riff or a melody. So if it's C, so let's say your backing track's in C or your band's playing in C, that's ideal, or your fellow guitarist that you're jamming with is playing a C major chord, something like that, or a chord progression that's in C, like maybe C and A minor, 2 chords. I might set myself the challenge of playing just 1 note, just a C. Just 1 note, and I have to use a nice rhythm to make that work. Just 1 note. I might say, okay, I'm going to use 2 notes, the C and the E, which is the major third. So it's just 2 notes, but if you've got a backing track or a band, that's more than enough. That's more than enough for the guitarist to play. That was just 2 notes, so let's try 3 notes. I'll do C, E, and G, that's the arpeggio. It's almost like a bass line. So simple, just 3 notes. Maybe if I'm going to let myself use 4 notes, I'll use the B. It's like a C major 7 sort of arpeggio sort of thing, but I'm just using 4 notes, C, E, G, B. So, in summary, a very, very simple way of making your scale playing turn into actual music melody playing is by simplifying, playing less notes, choosing the notes that you're going to play, and then being much more rhythmic and creative with those notes, and simple and expressive, and letting your backing track, if you have a backing track, ideally you'll be playing with other people, with another guitarist, another musician, or even better is a band. But have faith in the other music around you and just have faith in the silence and the space and just play a couple notes really nicely and you'll be playing awesome music. Thank you for asking the question. Thank you everyone for watching.